We're proud to serve the people of the 4th District and have for the last 16 years. Prior to that, I was Mayor of Ely, and prior to that, I was on the City Council. In fact, the former mayor is in the room here. We had a lot of good discussions, and it has been just a pleasure to serve. A little bit about me: I was born in Ely. In fact, Steve knows this. Steve Piragis knows this. I was born right upstairs of his building, and my grandpa had a tavern there. And my grandma and grandmother lived up there, so I can truly say I am an Elyite. I was born right on Central Avenue and almost on Main Street. I have lived here all my life, except for 4 years that I spent in the Marine Corps in 1967 to 71. And then a little bit of time down at the Maine U in my junior year, where I dropped out for strange reasons, but simply put, my wife got pregnant with my daughter Erin. We didn't have any insurance, so we went back to where we knew we had insurance. So all of that said is that I hate being first. I want Christina, she should have been first. She's the lady there and stuff. She's eating, you know. But and even after 20-some years as an elected official, I'll be real honest, I still get nervous up here, and we've shared at other venues. That is a natural thing there. So. In fact, I should read off my card, which gives bullet points on me and stuff. Currently on the county board, I serve on the Public Works Committee and have been the chair of the Public Works Committee for actually many of the years that I've served on the county board, that last 6 years. I also serve on MnDOT's area District 1 Area Transportation Committee. That is the committee that represents the Arrowhead region, which is District 1, the largest MnDOT district. I serve on there. On that committee, I have been able to influence a number of the road projects that have happened in our area. And I'll use one good example. We were able to shift a road project, not quite ready to go into the Duluth area, and shift it over to 77 this year, which is just out of the Y store, and then on to the reservation on 104. That was a motion that I was able to make at the ATP by being there and being part of that committee. Also serve on ARDC's Regional Transportation Advisory Board, which does make recommendations to the full ATP and to MnDOT. And then I also serve on the Enhancements Task Force, which is elected out of the ATP, have been on it for a number of years. So a number of the trails projects that are out there, both in the Ely Tower area, as you look at those enhancements, I've been involved in all of those discussions. I've been a homeowner for 35 years and been a lake property owner for over 18 years. And in addition to that, I've been a steel worker. I spent 15 active years, including the leave of absence I had from the Marine Corps and an educational leave of absence with Reserve Mining Company till their close in '82. And then after that, I worked locally at a dealership here for 11 years, and I've currently spent 16 years at ArcelorMittal. Take that back. I've worked at 5 different mining companies in the last 16 years, but I still have the same locker. I worked for Inland, ISPAT, Mittal, and now ArcelorMittal. But like I said, they still have the same locker, so it's been a good run. I am the Vice President of the Minnesota Transportation Alliance, which is a statewide group that advocates for transportation issues for the state of Minnesota. And next year, I'm slated to be the president of the organization. We have lobbied in Washington for transportation dollars. I honestly feel that it's not necessarily my work, but the work of that organization that we have brought in actually hundreds of millions of dollars, influence the acquisition of hundreds of millions of dollars to the state of Minnesota through that organization, and very well known not only in Minnesota, although what's strange about it is being part of that organization. When I talk about it, most regular people don't know about it, which is strange. But anyway, I have a excellent attendance record at both the county board and the committees that I serve on, and I serve on at least as many as every other commissioner, and possibly more than some. I think that I've never had an unlisted telephone number, and I say never, and I've always been accessible at home, by cell phone, by email, whatever the case may be, so I feel that I'm always approachable and accessible. I've been endorsed by the Ross Littman, the sheriff. Ross Littman told me that he would be very glad to endorse me for another candidacy. He did 4 years ago and endorses me. So, and I'm also been endorsed by Steelworker Local 6115, and I'm hoping for other endorsements, but that remains to be seen. Again, so. Oh, and let's see. How much time I got there?
4 minutes.
Oh God!
3.5.
And you said that I can talk. I am a politician, so I think I'll just talk till I think of something to say here. So.
You don't have to take about that.
And this is about you trying to get to know me. So let me just say a couple of things there. I have been married to my wife Ernestine, she's my best friend. I've been married for 42 years. Got married at St. Anthony's right up the street. My son Michael is the father of my 3 grandchildren. He and Tara have Shelby, Clayton, and Addison, and he is currently a career U.S. Coast Guard stationed in Michigan, which is too far away for us with the grandkids. My daughter Brandy is 36. She is a high school physics teacher at Marshall. She is entering college again, going for graduate work to get her master's. She wants to be a scientist instead of a physics teacher. I don't know why. My daughter Erin is 32. She's got a master's from St. Catherine's. She is a social worker for the city of White Bear Lake currently, and my son Dan, who takes after Dad. I don't know if that's good or bad, but he's a diesel mechanic at ArcelorMittal, and so you know, I'm been very fortunate to have a close relationship with family and friends there. So, and I just the last thing I'd say is that I truly have enjoyed the last 16 years. Win or lose the next election, it has been a pleasure to serve the people of the 4th District. I'll just stop there.
Perfect. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Yeah. Donovan comes to us from Tower, I believe.
Yep.
Yep, and one of the challengers here today. So we'll give you 10 minutes and take as much time of that 10 you want, and I'll keep track.
Hello, my name is Donovan Strong. I live down in Tower, lifelong resident of District 4. I have strong family ties in the entire area here. Just give a brief overview about my family. Raised in Tower, went to school, Tower, graduated from Virginia High School. My wife is very active with me on my campaign, and she's in the back corner there. My mother is with me today too. We do a lot of things together as a family. They support me in everything that I do. I have 5 children, not all mine, but I have 2 of my own, and Sarah has 3. We're a blended family. We definitely made a decision this year when we sat down at the table. We did a family decision on whether or not this was the right time to run for county commissioner. I made sure my family was involved on the decision. We talked to all the kids and made them aware of what is all involved in the duties of a county commissioner, the time commitment that's required, the size of the county. So I wanted to make sure that my family was ready for this move, and everybody's in support, and they've been supportive. We've been going to parades together, been going to festivities together. We've been having a good time. District 4 is the largest district in St. Louis County geographically, all the way from outside of Chisholm to White Lakes, down to Brimpton, Rollins area, up to Ely, Crane Lake, Captogama. So we've been putting on a lot of miles, definitely getting to know people. I have a strong interest of helping people. My mother, she worked at the school district, Tower Sedan School, and she was always there to help people. That was part of her job, was to help the Native families. My father was a deputy sheriff for St. Louis County. He actually worked out of the Ely office up here.